Started with the news. Batman Arkham Knight returns to returns to PC on October 28th. Batman Arkham Knight returns. Batman returns. The Dark Knight returns. The Arkham Knight returns to PC Arkham Asylum October 28th. Now, what am I talking about? My goodness. Well, if you don't remember, Batman Arkham Knight had a very, very bumpy launch on the PC platform. Most notably, it was garbage. It was plain Jane, just garbage disposal byproduct. Let's just say, if I had a choice between garbage and this, I would choose neither. Batman Arkham Knight, returning on October 28th. This comes by way of Joystick, aka Engadget Games. Months after Warner Bros. Yanked the PC port of Batman Arkham Knight to tackle its many launch day glitches, is ready for take two. The publisher has announced that Rocksteady's game will return to Steam on October 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern. So in case you didn't know, they yanked it. They took it off. They stopped selling it because it was just that bad. It was very embarrassing for such a well-known franchise. The Batman series basically was one of the better gaming series out there. Even though I haven't played much of it, I do know that it is critically acclaimed and a lot of players love it as well. Arkham Knight, however, a lot of PC players couldn't even enjoy it because of the many technical issues. So hopefully this will bring people up to speed. It says this relaunch will include a patch that brings PC players up to speed on features that are available on all console versions, such as photo mode and the Arkham Asylum skin. And anyone with a season pass will catch up on downloadable content. So, yeah, we'll be seeing how Take Two goes. Now, I wonder how they're going to handle reviews of this, because the game's already got it's just a giant negative review on Steam and almost a lot of places. The PC version is just got driven into the ground because it wasn't playable. But now they'll be re-released. Are they going to allow people to go back and edit those, or are publications going to republish their reviews or revisit their reviews? I mean, sometimes most of these things are kind of left up to the publisher. But I wonder if Warner Brothers is going to push for a re-review. I don't think so, personally, from an opinionated standpoint, because I think a lot of these studios, they don't take the PC platform seriously. Now, I'm not saying I agree with them, but I don't think they take the PC platform seriously enough to warrant a re-review. I think they probably already made their piece, made their pennies, made their dimes and nickels on the console version, and they're just like, just re-release the PC version with bug fixes. We'll call it a day. We'll see, man. We'll see. Check it out. Engadget has details. Now, let's talk about Overwatch. Overwatch. I'm pretty sure you guys in Europe were very happy to see this, but at the same time, you were like, I'm not going to get in anyway. Overwatch is that new objective-based shooter coming from Blizzard, which is going to be hitting closed beta tomorrow. And it's going to be in typical Blizzard fashion, where it's invite only, and they have to flag your account, so you won't be winning keys, or you won't have to put any keys in. They're just going to be flagging random people that signed up. It's such a trolly system. I hate it. I can't stand it. Because you get your hopes up, man. It's like that. I hate being set up for disappointment. That's probably why I'm a pessimist. I just hate being disappointed. And this is it's like, am I gonna get in? Am I gonna? Oh, I'm gonna check my business. I'm gonna check my bell in the account. Oh, I'm gonna go and zip the. Oh, no. But I'm really hoping I get in. So if I get disappointed, I get disappointed. But Overwatch closed beta. It's going to be in Europe as well. Now, this was something that was originally announced for U.S. only, and a lot of Europeans groaned. Not again. You American-based companies always releasing to America first. What's wrong with you? Ugh. But apparently, they're going to be releasing in the EU as well. Here's the Blizzard post. We're happy to report that we will be launching the Overwatch closed beta in both the Americas and Europe gameplay regions on October 27th. The first phase of the closed beta will deploy on October 27th in our Americas and Europe gameplay regions, and players may be added gradually to start, with more being invited as new features are ready to test. During this time, we'll continue to make preparations for our Asia gameplay region, which is set to come online at a later date. So if you're in Asia region, or C, if you want to call it that, SCA, then hopefully you guys will get it in the next few days, months, years. Cap, we don't know. We don't know. But check this story out, guys. This is over Rock Paper Shotgun. They got the details over there about Overwatch closed beta coming to EU as well. All right, next story, also on Rock Paper Shotgun. Well, let's talk about Mr. Fallout 4. That game that nobody can find anything wrong with. I think the only blemish that came out about Fallout 4 was that it was using NVIDIA GameWorks, and that's reaching. That's like saying, oh no, here we go. We're gonna lose 75 frames per second. Here we go. Here we go. And it's like, that doesn't even hold water. It's like, this game just has nothing but positive news coming out of it. And this next story is kind of making me cringe a little bit. Not cringe at the game, but just like, I ordered the Pip-Boy Collector's Edition. And they're going to offer a Dota 2 announcer pack. If you don't know, Dota 2 is a MOBA. A Dota 2-like, a Dota-like, a Dota, a Aeon of Strife-like. I don't know what you want to call it. But they have announcer packs. They have the Bastion guy. They got GLaDOS. They got a whole bunch of cool people that announce things that happen in the game. It's a really cool feature of the game that makes it kind of unique. And they're going to offer Mr. Handy from Fallout 4 as an announcer. But you'll get it if you pre-order on Steam. Yeah. Simply purchasing Fallout 4 on Steam gets you access to Mr. Handy-led limited time offer Fallout 4 announcer pack. It'll be made available by mid-November, shortly after Fallout 4's November 10th release date. Anyone who buys Fallout 4 before the end of November will get the announcer pack. One assumes it'll also be sold separately, but you can't make that assumption, man, because I know about Valve and their hats. I mean, when they time the games like this, and my finger knows too, that they'll be exclusive. And when they go on sale on the market, they're gonna be worth a lot. But I'm like, but I pre-ordered Pip-Boy. I don't have Steam. Anyway, I'll get over it though. It's not like I play Dota. I pretend I play Dota. I'm like one of those people like, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Dota. Roshan, the river, runes. I know these terms. Yeah, I play Dota too. Get it? I play Dota as well, and I put the 2 in. I think I gotta get these. Now, let's talk about these guys over there at Overkill. What an appropriate name. What an appropriate name. Overkill. Oh man. I really didn't think this story could get any worse. I mean, here you have a developer. Here you have a developer that promises not to do microtransactions. Blatantly goes back on this word and comes back with microtransactions with like laser beams attached to their head. Literally. And I didn't even think it'd get worse. But Payday 2 microtransactions are here to stay, says the dev. Almir, also known as that guy, has gone on the he's gone off the deep end. Basically, this is what he's saying. He did a Reddit Ask Me Anything. And apparently, just to summarize everything, there was no real remorse shown. It was a lot of finger pointing. It was a lot of blame and a lot of justification. So the part that really shocked me, you know, I understand that this is PR. You know, some companies have to put on a PR face. They can't admit they were wrong a lot of times. But I have respect for companies that do admit they were wrong. Here's the quote. Here's the quote. Where is it at? About The media. This is what he said. He said, oh, they don't have the actual quote in here. But he claimed, this is a paraphrase of what he said, but the quote basically says this. He claimed that microtransactions are not so bad, necessary for the game's survival, and are here to stay. He straight up blamed the media outlets for writing uninformed clickbait articles that didn't accurately represent the new update. This is what he said. He blamed the media for writing inaccurate clickbait articles. All right. That sums it up for me. I know I kind of see what they're doing. They formed a partnership with this other company. I forgot the name of them, and they're looking forward. And the sad part is that they're chopping off the existing community. They're the fans that brought them where they are, and they're looking to new players. They're looking for new players that don't know any better. They're looking to suck up this new crowd of people that don't mind paying for pay-to-win weapons, and don't mind, you know, all the crap that's in these updates now. They're looking for those people that are ignorant to what actually happened. And you know what? They're going to make money off of them. That's the sad part about it. The existing player base, those people who are sticking through this, probably are going to have a hernia. But I think a majority of them are going to leave. They're just not going to give them time today, especially after all that DLC they sold, especially after all the promises, just all the things that they said they weren't going to do, they basically did. And did it in spades. And now they're justifying it, saying that in this market they have to do this. Blah, blah, blah. We need this. We need this to go forward. Blah, blah, blah. You know, in order to do that, blah, blah, blah. It's just all this PR talk about they need to do this to survive. And I look at this and I go, microtransactions is one thing for cosmetics. When you put freaking laser beams attached to their heads, meaning that the microtransactions have stats. Here we go. Stats that actually improve the item. Then you're teetering on pay to win. No, you're not teetering on it. You're a full-blown pay to win. And don't give me that crap about you can buy it later. You can earn. No. You can go in, buy these drills, buy these things, get these guns, and go in and wreck. Just like that. It's not pay to progress. It is pay to get stats. You are buying better guns. It's like Battlefield. It was like Battlefield Play for Free. You guys remember Battlefield Pay for Free? Battlefield Play for Free. It was really hard to say. That's why the game failed. And it reminds me of that. Where you just go in and buy a better gun. It's just like, oh, okay. Go to the cash shop. Buy this gun. Kill everyone. So I go check out the full AMA. Go check out the full AMA so you can read all of his responses. It's linked here from the Escapist magazine. And it's being talked about. The media, I think a lot of them are just shocked that he blamed them. He just straight up blamed the media for all of this. And I'm just like, I really could. This is one of those things where you just can't see it getting any worse, and that just made it worse. I'm like, wow, you just did that, didn't you? You just did that. So check the story out, guys. They got the details over there. And that's the news.